The third line here says, helps your credibility. I'll say that again. Helps your credibility in terms of what the listener may already know or what he or she may find out later. I'll say that again. It helps your credibility. Helps your credibility in terms of what the listener may know already or what she or he will find out later. And particularly if they hear it later, that's where the inoculation part comes in. That way, when somebody attacks your point of view, you are prepared for it, or you're preparing them for it so they can fight it. Just like a tetanus shot helps you fight tetanus when you get it into your system if you step on their rusty nail. By doing this, it helps your credibility. Because if you're not there and you haven't addressed that, then people are going to say, wow, why did that person leave that out? I wish they had given me that more information. Now, what else are they hiding? What else are they leaving out? So again, helps your credibility in terms of what the listener may already, or may know already, or what she or he may find out later. So that's the first aspect of a refutational-different defense inoculation theory. The next slide deals with the keys to an effective refutational-different defense. Is when you specifically address the negative aspect of your thesis. So what I do, or what I should have done probably better in my example speech, is say, all right, here is one of the negatives of the cameras. Rear end collisions go up. However, side impact collisions go down. Now the cameras aren't perfect, but if you balance it out between what's the good about the cameras versus what's the negatives, the good outweighs the bad, and that's your point. You say, yeah, very few points of view are absolutely perfect, but on balance, my point of view is better than the other side. So you specifically address the negative aspects of your thesis. And the second part is logically. And that means I just can't say that side impacts are more dangerous than rear impact accidents are better or worse. I have to have some source or some citation to back up the fact that the rear end collisions aren't as dangerous, are more survivable than side impact collisions. So logically, clearly, and with relevance, I'll say it again, logically, clearly, and with relevance, break down why your opponent's position is in question. Logically, clearly, and with relevance, break down why your opponent's position is in question. I'll let you write that down. And try a soft approach as opposed to hard. What I mean by that is, don't go out there and say, my opponents are stupid or they're idiots. Because your listeners may already be sympathetic to that point of view. And by doing that, they may, if anything, take offense. So that's why what I would do is I would say, yes, I understand why my opponents feel that way. It's perfectly understandable. However, if you look on balance, my side seems to have more evidence backing up the validity or the strength of what I say than the other side. So that's why here it says a soft approach as opposed to a hard approach. So you should never just kind of get in somebody's face and just be absolutely nasty to them, because if anything, that will make things worse for you, and it will hurt you in terms of how your audience perceives you. So the keys to an effective refutational different defense specifically address the negative aspects of your thesis. Say, yes, here are some of the things where my side isn't 100% perfect. Logically and clearly and with relevance, break down my opponent's position or your opponent's position. That means you need to back it up with some sort of citations or references or somebody who's done a study. And then take the soft approach as opposed to the hard approach. The last slide I showed you, what are the keys to a good refutational different defense? That's that here.